Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a reading, and it's going to be on the gossip, the rumor, the good or the bad, everything that they're saying about you. So yeah, just pick your pile, take your time. Yeah, like relax, breathe, pause the video if you need more time. Okay, group one. One thing before we begin, it's the question is rumor, gossip, rumor, good and bad, everything that they're saying about you. You know. But also pick your person, because maybe a different pile for different person, or just a specific person. And if you don't, then just general see what you can get. You know, it doesn't matter, but it just in case. All right. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Holding your own. So you are holding your own. You seem to feels like you're gathering, or you collected enough information, or you know what you're doing, or you're well capable, and you stand for your own, and you're strong, and you're opinionated, and you know your stuff, and no, you're not a pushover, and you hold yourself pretty good. So what's going on? It's not like you're a pushover. And you're not a baby. Like, I mean, like you're not going to whimper, or, yeah, it seems to be important for somebody. Well, everything seems to be good. I mean, there's a good feeling about you. They see that you have a good head on your shoulders. They see you in you have a lot of potential. They also see that you can go places, that there's opportunities for you. There's chances that you could stay with them or leave. This is so I feel like, well, it must be a company or a boss feels that you can stay with them or leave, or if it's studies. But then I also pick out that there's some family that you can stay with them, stay in their house, live with them, or you could just move or leave, or it could be something like that. It could be you're having also a roommate, because for some reason I'm picking up that you can move and leave. Yeah, you're doing good for yourself. You really do have opportunities, and there's nothing holding you in. But you're well loved. You were cared of. Like, people cared for. Like, people really trust you with their family, trust you with their kids, trust you with their secrets, trust you. Trust is a big thing for you. I mean, people really like you. Animals like you. You're okay. So far, I mean, you seem to be a very good person. What you don't really realize is that how much people care for you, how much they really cherish you, they embrace you. And so if this is for a business, then your co-workers or your boss or the company really, really enjoys who you are. They really care more about you. They really are sincere in what they're saying to you. They're like when they tell you something, if they tell you a secret too, like they're confident in that you'll keep it. And for those, if this is a love, then this person really loves you, and would like to have you part of their family, and they see that you would fit in well with them. So there's quite a few scenarios here, but basically so far it's all good. So whoever you picked is thinking really good of you, and if you didn't pick anyone, then where you go or who you interact with on a I won't say daily basis, but, on a regular basis, they're thinking good of you. So what's going on? There is some gossip for sure. Somebody's talking, somebody's whispering, but they don't seem to be whispering negativities. They're whispering good ideas, good thoughts. Yeah. they talk about all the good that you do. So you're doing something really wonderful, and you're being talked about. People are talking about it. You're accomplishing lots. That's being talked about. You're really thoughtful. They're talking about that. So far, people are really seeing the good in you. Now, we always think that people are talking bad, but you're actually getting some good feedback. This is new for you, or this is new for them, or you're new. Something about being new. That wasn't easy for you. That was a problem, and there wasn't much trust in there. So when you first arrived, or you first were interacting with these people or this person, if you chose a person, like I said, they seemed to it was hard for them to accept you, or you didn't accept them, or you didn't fit in as good, or there was some issue, there were some problems. But that was solved through hard work. You worked at it, or they worked at it, but that was resolved. So if you're still holding on to something that's, you think that maybe they're still holding on to, no, it's resolved. So whatever happened to make you doubt them, or make the situation doubtful, that's been resolved, completely resolved. It's been worked on. They only see happiness and good. So there is rumor out there, but it's all really emotionally, overwhelmingly good. They understand. So you either are doing so good that people have embraced you and taken you in, or they're understanding how things work and how well you fit. So the rumor, the whispers, are how good you are. And it's also someone's been whispering to you, saying something to you, telling you good ideas or good plans or something. They're relaxing when they tell you. They feel like they can confide in you. So someone's actually telling you. Maybe you're doubting them, because I get the feeling that there's some kind of doubt, or wondering about an issue or something. But this person, or these people, are being sincere. There's no backstabbing or nothing here. So whoever you chose, they're not backstabbing you. Let's see if there's something else. Oops, that was clear. There's two cards, this one and this one. Oh, yes. Well, okay. That's quite the strong message. So it's definitely go for it. You have the strength to be and be happy. Like, everything is really, really good. So, maybe you're like, I don't know what you were expecting or what you were wanting to find out, but it seems like it's resolved, and it's definitely happy, and you can let go, and you can go ahead and feel able to be happy. You can let your guards down and just jump in and enjoy. You build strength, or you build a relationship that's solid. Took time. So this person you were dealing with were either very hard to get through, or you had a hard time with them, or they're having a hard time with you to get to know you. Either way, but honestly, it's in this reading, it's really good. I'm going to pull out a card for you. They see the good in you. Building blocks. So you see, you built your relationship, and you worked hard at it, or they worked hard at it. Because I feel like it's on both sides. Because I say you and they, but I feel like this is a relationship that got built and now is solid, and it took effort and took work and commitment, and it's really good. So if this is a love relationship, because we're talking about them talking, they really are sincere, and they want to get to know you, and they want to cherish you, because they built a good foundation with you. So so if you're in a relationship, they want to go farther with you or hold on to you, but they know you can leave at any time. Like they have no illusions. They know that you're free and able and capable to leave. But they really want to embrace you. Okay? Okay, group 2. Oh, that should have been group 5, but whatever, it's group 2. Don't forget to pick your person if you have a person in mind. If you don't, that's okay, because the gossip will come out. But sometimes we have a person in mind we like to know. So, yeah. Rumor and gossip. Well, quite emotional, quite supportive, quite capable, a very fair person. You're very fair, or they're very fair. It seems like you're very fair. I don't know. I picked 2, so yeah, you've been definitely doing good for yourself and thinking about it. So for some, there's a gossip that they think that someone's pregnant or expecting. So you're expecting a baby, or you're if it's not a family, it's not a baby, it's not expecting in that way. It's definitely you're expecting something, or you're making something, creating something. You're managing something, and they're saying, they're looking at this in a different point of view. So you're kind of like hiding it, or not saying it, or not telling it, and they're saying, wow, they're suspicious. They're thinking about this. So whether it's it could be something that, if it's not, like I said, you're making, creating, or planning, or doing, like in something, and you started it, and they see that, they go, different point of view. Yeah, they see that something's up. They've been like checking it out. Like you're something to do with being home, or going into there's an establishment of some kind. So you've either been going to appointments, or you've been going to meetings, or you've been going socializing with someone but it hasn't been open, or they're seeing it and they're wondering what's up. So the gossip and rumor is about something that you're doing. Oh, there's my goodness, yeah. So what I'm seeing here is, again, someone's pregnant, somebody's expecting, family is starting, and you're either starting to show, or there's signs that they know, so they've picked up on it. So if you're wondering if they know, then someone is suspecting it. They're not 100%. They're saying, or you've made, created, you created something, or you made something, or you plan to do, you've been doing something, like you started something, even, I don't know what it is. It's like either like I'm not picking up exactly what you started. It wants to come, so I'll give it a few minutes. But you're definitely able, and you're definitely capable. So yeah, they're kind of like upset a bit. Like they feel like you've done this without them, or you left them out, and this is something wonderful that they should have been part of, and you hid it, you manipulate them in some way, and you didn't tell them. So you started some project, you started crafting something, and I for some reason pick up crafts. I pick up creating, and I pick up pregnancy. So, but they're like, they didn't even include me, and you hid it, and you kind of like, even I will say white lies, like you kind of like didn't tell them, but yet you let them think that nothing's going on, so they may have questioned you on it. So yeah, they've been suspicious for a while. They've been watching out what's going on. They again This is definitely something that you did. They're not happy about it. They're saying at first they didn't know. They didn't realize. They didn't understand. They want to be part of it. So they're feeling left out. So whatever you're doing, they want to be part of it. And they've been watching you, and they see it. They know. These two cards this way. Not too many. Too many. Yeah. So here I feel like they want to support you. They want to support you in what you're doing. They want to help. They want to like offer their help. Their whatever they can do for you. They like to. They want to be part of it. Is there something else? I'm going to ask more about. Your wish. You've been something that you've been wishing to do or you've been wanting. Are they talking bad about you? Because so far what they're gossiping about is what you're doing. You're doing something that they're gossiping about that you kept secret or kept from them, and you kind of almost like, I want to say it's a white lie because you didn't tell them the truth, but you didn't tell them a lie really. You just kind of like avoided them or avoided the truth in some way, or you kind of swayed it in some way. Like, I don't feel like you outright lied, but you avoided it, I would say. You manipulated the situation. So I want to know, are they upset? Like, are they gossiping negativities from you? Like, what is it that they're gossiping? Put that in more into the tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Oh yeah, they're saying that you're leaving them, or you're purposely leaving them out of it. You decided to do your own things. You went your own way. You're starting something new with So they're telling others that what you're doing. Like, they're not keeping it to themselves. So if this was a secret, it's not a secret. Everybody knows. Well, quite a few people know. Because they're talking. Oh yeah, the idea's out there. For sure. So they're not keeping quiet. So whatever you're doing that was supposed to be a secret, it's out. Okay. Yeah, flexibility. They said just to be flexible with it. Do your wish and think about yourself, and at the same time be flexible. Like, go with it or something. But they're just complaining. Their feelings are hurt. So they're not really saying anything really bad about you per se. They're just saying that you should have included them. So they're kind of complaining. It's like drama, that type of thing. And it says be flexible. Things are like, they feel like you're kind of like pushing on them a bit. You're pushing buttons, and it just says give them a little bit of leeway to absorb what happened and everything. At the same time, think about yourself and follow your wish or your dream or what you're doing. Keep on doing it, but just don't be too harsh on them. That's what the message I'm getting. So group number 3. Hold that upside down. Yeah, so what's happening? It's on the go. It's out there. It's moving. So gossip is flying. What if they gossip? Gossip is flying. Lots of gossip. Oh, before I start, I should have said to you, pick your person. Like, I mean, if you have a specific person you want. If not, then it's okay. Then we'll see who it's about and what it's about. But if you have a person in mind, you know. All right. So this is anyway, the gossip is flying, and it's understood. You know, it's really understood what's going on. There's no holding back. There's no there's no rest on that. They totally see the big picture. They know what's going on. They've seen it all. Like, they know where you're going, what you're doing. It's like everything is like out there. They're really like, gossip is flying. There's so much that you're doing. They don't know where to start. And they're figuring you out, and they're right on you. Like, I feel like they're almost like they're everywhere. They're like checking you out. Like, you know, it's almost like they're prey, you know, kind of thing. Like, they're really out there, and they check you out everywhere. Social media, family, friends, work, you know, wherever they can get a hold of your information, they are. Oh yeah, and it's not just one, it's a group. They're like just loving it. Like, you're just part of this big, massive gossip. Wow. Where you're going, your ins and outs. You know, what you've done, how you are. You know, like, they're just full of gossip. But I don't feel it's all bad, because they have the love cup, so they're not saying mean things about you. They're just following your steps. They're just understanding what you're doing. They're figuring you out. They're checking out. It's almost like they're keeping an eye on you. It's like they're real curious, and I don't see the malice in it though. The problem is they want to know everything. They want to figure it out. They want the full understanding. Yeah, and they're not getting it. They're not getting that fulfillment that they want. They're not getting the whole what's going on. They're not getting it, and they want. So they really pay attention. And the thing is, they actually sit down and think about this. Like, I mean, they actually reflect on what's going on. Like, it's almost like they're putting the pieces together and making up their own story, because they do not want to be left out, or they're the type of people that gossip about everything and everyone, and they need to know it all. Like, they're just like, it's like as if it's their business. This is really gossipy. Oh, there's so much to say. Things are the way they should be. Like, for them, it's fair. Like, this is what they need to do. Like, this is the way to be. Like, this is definitely, like, so they're either they're also praising you. Like, they're like saying, wow, you're doing a good job, you're going to the right place. So they're bragging you up. So it's almost like they need to know everything about you, and it's as if they're the ones that know everything about you. They like you're like it's like you have a connection, and you talk to them, or you confide in them, or you share everything with them, and they're right close, and they're your besties. You know, you guys are besties or something like that, and they're just like, oh yes, this is my friend, and you know, just gossip about you. But they don't necessarily say bad things about you. The only thing that's negative about you is that you want too much, or you're going too many places, or you're trying to do too much. You think you can get this and that stuff. Also, like, love this intertwine talking about you and your plans and what you plan to do and how you're doing things, and but at the same time, they think that things are good, things are fair, things are headed the right direction. So they don't have an ill intention. They just have a need to know, and a need to tell everybody that they know. They have this need to be part of your life in a special way. We all love those. And what am I doing? Let me see what this is going on here. Do we have another one? No, not yet. So what is this? Yeah, oh, you have a long ways to go. Yeah, you have a long ways to go. Like, you're happy doing what you're doing, and you have a long ways to go. You're in the right path, and not only that, you're on the right thinking. So, you're on the right thinking. Like, what you're thinking is true. Like, it's true. So whatever you're thinking about this person or this situation, you're on. But there's more, and it's ongoing, and it's quite a ways, and they went far. So your thinking is right, and they went far into your business. Like, it's not just, and they're going to continue. Like, they don't stop. So yeah. But you're happy. I mean, you're doing good. They're not talking bad about you in that sense, but you're okay. But yeah, they're definitely gossiping it's ongoing. I feel like it's ongoing, like from before too. For some, it could be like, I want to say for some, it could be some annoying aunt. I'm sorry, but I'm like picking that up. Okay, see what message you're getting here. Oh, it says clean it up. So basically, put everything, dust it off, put it, like, let them know the truth, or correct it, put it in the right perspective, or let them know, yeah, well, this is being said, but wrong, this is how it is, or stop doing that, or like, just brush it up, like, put them on the right path. Okay, group number 4. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, watch yourself. Definitely watch yourself. Seems like there's something going on, and you need to watch your back. Like, yeah, there's somebody gossiping, and it's not, your feeling is that you need to watch your back. And, yeah, you got to hold on to they're really hurtful. Yeah, somebody's saying something hurtful, and they're criticizing you, for sure. Before I continue, I should have said pick your person, because you may have someone specific, and if not, it's okay, it's fine. It's we'll figure it out all together. Yeah, it's definitely they really believe that you're doing something that's not good, and they got to straighten you out, or they really believe that they got to be firm with you, and or you hurt their feelings, and they got to be firm with you. They got to straighten you out. They really strongly believe that they got to straighten you out, or that they got to step in and correct you. They believe that, because the hurt that's being caused, they feel like they got to step in and tell you that's enough. That's how they see it. I mean, I'm not saying that you're doing anything wrong. We're just talking about the gossip, or what someone else is saying. Yeah, it's quite depressing, quite nasty, quite unfair, or quite. Somebody's had enough. Their emotions are spilling out. They feel like they've been working hard, and it's unjust. So you either said something and hurt someone's feelings, and they're holding on to that and not letting it go. They feel like it was totally unjust, that they're a good person, that they've been working really hard, and they believe that they need to step in and tell you that, because what you did was unfair, or they're choosing someone else's side. I'm picking that up too, that it's not them particularly, but it's someone that was affected by this, and they feel strongly that they gotta straighten you out, and yeah, things weren't fair, or someone didn't get what they deserved, or something, they were passed up, or they didn't what they were expecting, it was overlooked. They were overlooked. So if you're a boss, you overlooked a coworker, or you overlooked an employee, or if you're someone that's in power in some kind, or you're the decision maker in some way, I feel like somebody was overlooked and they're quite angry. Or if it could be a family too, that a family member, you're supposed to do something with them and you didn't do it, you know. Yeah, there you go. We should have shared, and sharing is the way to go. Being open and like hands out. It should have been split between others. So something could have been should have been given to them and the others, but they weren't given it. They didn't get the opportunity, or they didn't get the prize, or they didn't get the piece of the pie or whatever, It's just like they were left out, and yeah, they're mad. They're definitely feeling they should yeah, they're collecting their things, and they feel like they're at the end, and they're seeing things in different light, and for them, they feel like yeah, they deserve it. But the world's at your feet. You're being supportive. They want you to be supportive. So they want you to support them. They want you to think good of them. They want you to rethink your thinking. They want you to have a different outlook on them. And they're quite adamant about it. That's what they want. And yeah, they feel totally like this was unfair. They didn't get a good treatment. They got left out. You overlooked them, and they're really hurt. And so that's what they're gossiping about. That's what they're talking about, and they're being quite adamant about it. They're really strongly saying that they're going to take care of you in some way, or they're going to talk to you, or they're going to straighten you out, or that's what the type of feel that I'm getting from these. So they're really mad at you. Let's find out more about the hurt. Wow, this was before. Yeah. This is, I was looking at you first, so I'm going to go that way. That came out before I got finished my sentence. I was looking at the Seven of Swords, shuffling, and it's your opportunity. It's what you want. Like, you didn't know how this was going to turn out. Like, so whatever you were doing, you're just doing it. It's your life. It's the way things work, and you just go ahead and you follow life the way things are handed. You don't really know. Like, it's not like you're planning anything. What's the hurt? Yeah, missed opportunity, same thing. Come again. Missed opportunity, not being overlooked, depressed, being overlooked, depressed. So yeah, it's that's what it is. So let's find out a message. I have a message for you. No peace like home. No peace like home. So you gotta be content with what your decisions are. Sometimes it's not easy to make a decision. Sometimes you make a decision and it doesn't work out for others. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it's you realize it was a hard decision, or it didn't work out, or needs more planning, or needs more. But the main thing is be happy inside. Accept and know that you're doing good, and be content and happy with what you're doing, because you have this you're spiritually guided. You have this path to take, and you're doing good. You're successful. You're succeeding, or you'll be successful in what you're doing. So just because someone is not totally agreeing with you doesn't mean that it's not the right choice. Okay. Pile 5, the crow. Ooh, somebody's talking. Somebody's jealous, envious. I don't know. Let's find out. Somebody is talking the nasties. They see you in not pleasant. They see you like you're You're a controlling freak. You manipulate. You're not. You're jealous. You're this. You're that. They don't see you in a good light. They try to control you a bit, try to settle you down, but you're unmanageable. But they're connected to you in some way. Yeah, you just keep everything to yourself, or you hold everything, or you're selfish, or you don't give out. This is not what I'm saying that you are. Let's get that straight right from the beginning. This is the gossip, right? Gossip doesn't necessarily fair. It's not what the cards are not saying. The messages from the cards are not saying that that's who you are. This is, yeah, so it's like you're stingy, you just think of yourself, you're happy doing what you're doing, of course, and you're just content, but you pass by everybody, and you just don't pay attention to other people, and you use them. Yeah, you weigh your situation, you weigh what you want, what you're doing, you're quite strong. You use people. You have a way of using people to your benefit, so you can go up higher. And if the more they can give you, the better. And you just like, yeah, they're good for me. They help me along. So. Oh, that's not how it goes. Sorry, it's this way. Well, with time, and hard work, things become fair. So for them, they feel like things are happening that's going to be fair. What's going to be fair, I don't know yet. Yeah, things have been hard. They've had a very hard time with you, and they didn't manage to get anywhere with you. They couldn't even talk to you. They couldn't reach you. They couldn't. You're just out of reach, unreachable. They can't reach you, and so they start over. They start new. They start a new way of being. So they were gossiping nasty about you, and then they decided to with time, they decided to work harder on something. Yeah, they're happy now. Wow, they got their wish. They worked hard. So somebody was gossiping about you. Somebody was thinking really bad things about you. And they were like, so it was in the past. Yeah, it was in the past. They took a new, they really hated you or disliked you or thought you were up no good, and they had really negative thoughts about you, and so they gossiped about this, and they talked about it, and this was put out there, and with time they changed they understood something, they worked on it, and they changed their way of being and got their wish, made them happy. So they either cut you out of their lives, or decide not, like you weren't important to them anymore. They stopped gossiping about you, or they just they changed. They're changed. So they left. They're no longer in contact with you. They left the job, or they left you behind. They tried, and then they give up on you, and then now they're happy without you. That's what I'm getting. Like they really tried everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Yeah, they want to, yeah, they did. They tried everything. They tried everything they could think of to be in your good graces. They chose something else, and yeah. So they chose they chose a new thing to do, something else, new way. So somebody was gossiping about you, and it was nasty what they were saying, and then they decided to just wash their hands and give up on you. Interesting. So anyway, this person that you're talking about, or you were thinking about, for them, you no longer part of their situation. So, or they rearranged it that you're no longer part of their situation. They don't have to deal with you in whatever they were dealing with you. It's like they had some dealings with you, and they couldn't handle you. So then they moved on. So they said, forget it. They didn't even finish what they want to do with you. So now they're happier. So this might not be tragic. It might not be, I feel for some that it's not that big of a deal. It's like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. I'm not involved with you anymore. It doesn't mean that they hate you or that they don't want anything to do with you. It's just that they're not going to do anything with you. Like, they don't plan with you. They don't work with you. They don't make projects with you. They do their own thing. You do your own thing. Others, they just left you completely out of the blue. They just said, frig you, I'm leaving. And then they left you alone. So whatever problem they had about it a lot, and then left. So that's done. So if they're still in your life, whoever you asked about, if they're still in your life, they're done gossiping about you. They're done with this business, whatever the bad incident that was happening, or whatever you were dealing with them. They stopped. They decided, that's enough. I don't care about it anymore. I'm starting new. They started a fresh start. So the negative is put behind you. But for a while there, they were talking really bad about you. But it's like it's in the past now, but they're not going to give you any more. Like, they're not going to put themselves in this situation anymore. So they don't have really good view of you still. They just not dealing with you. Okay, let's get a message for you. Let's see what's going on for you. And by the way, there we go. Loyal hearts. Wow. There's someone that's loyal to you. Oh my goodness. It's for some, it's someone that you're totally connected and you love. So it could be a twin flame, but I also pick it could be a twin. For somebody, you're twins. Also for others, it's your mate, it's your sister, brother, it's someone that is totally connected to you and can't separate themselves from you. So they decide to go do their own thing and forget about it. Like, yeah. The heart split. I mean, they love you, but there's a split. There's like a spot in the middle, and that is not going to close up, because they put it there on purpose, so they don't get hurt anymore by you, because they're doing their own thing, and they don't butt into you what you're doing. So you guys can be together without being together, type thing. That opens up. Yeah, that opened up the key. That opened up the door. So that made your relationship even better, because now you're both strong people, both the same. You're both don't give in. Like, your competition, your rivalries, your yeah, stubborn. So it could even be your best friend, or your best buddy, or your best bestie, or whatever you want to call it. Also, I feel you're very, very close, but competitive. Like, couldn't be like you always fight. So anyway, whoever this person is, they're okay now, and they're leaving you alone. They still love you, and they still love the connection, but they're not butting heads with you no more. They're just going to go on their own way.